Hey y'all, hey, come on in, come on in. And we're going to get started. Great morning. I pray that your day is already off to an incredible start. Mine is. And I'm so excited. Y'all come on in, come on in. While you guys are coming in, I'm going to go ahead and share. Hold on, let me share. All right. All right, now let me do Facebook. Hey, Christina, how are you, gorgeous? Good to see you, beautiful. Kentucky in the building. I love it. I love it. Let me hit these groups. Yo, I cannot believe how quickly time is going. We are literally at day 16, I think, for the 90 days to destiny. Y'all, I'm like, well, where did the time go, y'all? Hold on, I'm going to tell you. Day 15. Yep, day 15. Day 15 of the 90 days to destiny, right? I am so excited about that, but that's not the only thing that I'm excited about today. Today I'm excited about a lot of stuff. And so before we get started, because yesterday, listen, I acted like it wasn't shot o'clock. Even though I took my shot, I didn't do my normal routine. You know how we do. Hey, Tandria, how are you, gorgeous? Good to see you. Lord, I done did something, honey. Hey, Shaquana, how are you? Good to see you. All right, so y'all know what time it is. It's shot o'clock. Shot o'clock. Y'all ready? Here we go. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. Brrr. ABC. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, do, re, mi, ABC. 1, 2, 3. Alive. It's you and me. Mwah. Here we go, y'all. Y'all know I gotta pour out the liquid gold, baby. This liquid collagen, y'all. Y'all see me? Y'all see me? Okay, y'all. Pour out the liquid gold. Oh my goodness, it looks good. It looks good. Hey, Sienna, how are you? All right. Add in my apple cinnamon. Don't forget the cinnamon. I love her reels, right? All right. Pour in the apple cinnamon. All right. And so now it's time to just celebrate pausing and reflecting. Cheers. Here's to pausing and reflecting. I'm amazing. It's the taste of all of that. Hey, Wesley, good morning. Y'all, I just don't want it to end. You know, I know normally when you think about a shot, and y'all, this is a liquid vitamin. It's all natural, liquid vitamin and liquid collagen combined. But normally you just want to just take it to the head. No, not this shot. No, this shot, baby, you want to savor it. It's good to the last drop. listen, I'm thankful for that liquid collagen because as I've been working out more, I noticed that I'm not sore. I noticed that my knees don't bother me the way they normally do. Listen, I'm excited about that because that knee stuff, that'll mess your whole workout up, right? Hey, brother, how are you? So let's get started, right? Every morning on my way to the gym, I listen to an audiobook. Right now, I'm listening to John Maxwell's "Develop the Leader Within You." So I'm listening to that. He's been talking about margin, talking about creating space, right? And so today, as he was talking about making sure that we have time to reflect, that we have time to think. Well, one thing I'm big on is I'm big on reflection, right? I'm big on reflection. I'm big on examining me, my choices, my actions, what has happened. And I noticed, and this is so funny. Hey, Dr. Kennedy, how are you, beautiful? I noticed that I've been real reflective lately. Yesterday, I shared um, a video from Daily Blast Live, and it was a clip from my school, the Walters Academy for Entrepreneurship, when we were on Daily Blast Live, and they interviewed us about school shootings because I had the students write a song about school shootings, and so they were featured. We were interviewed, and they showed a clip of some video, and they showed them, singing, and I got a little misty eyed, right? I started a whole school by myself. I started a whole school of entrepreneurship. When I first started, it was for 5th through 12th grade. Now, 5th graders is a lot, so I changed it to 6th through 12th grade. I've had the honor and the privilege of helping those students to experience things that they might not have experienced in a regular school. They recorded a song in the studio with a professional producer. They recorded a music video with professional videographers. They did the video treatment. Listen, I'm telling you, they did that, right? They did a song about trading Forex, right? Because they learned how to trade. They know about MetaTrader 4. They know about Trader's Way, the broker. They know about the MACD. They know about RSI. They know when to enter a trade in a buy. They know when to enter a trade in a sell. They also know the significance of paying attention because you can lose all your money. They understand what the different letters are for currencies, whether you're talking about Forex currency or whether you're talking about cryptocurrency. Listen, these kids had the opportunity to learn and to experience a lot. They've talked to entrepreneurs, authors, they've talked to CEOs, they've been to entrepreneurship conferences. Those children I got to think how many years. 6 years. Wow. In the 6 years that the Walters Academy for Entrepreneurship was open, had a lot of experiences. A lot of amazing experiences. And sometimes when you're in the thick of things, you don't really realize, all that's happened. We were on Daily Blast Live, which is a national television show. We were on local news. Listen, I'm like, these kids were able to experience some things, and I was able to experience some things with them that afforded them opportunities, that opened doors for them, but most importantly, let them know that anything is possible and you can do it. If I didn't teach them anything else, I taught them to believe in themselves. I taught them to understand their value and their worth. I taught them that if you can dream it and conceive it, then you can achieve it. I taught them that Money flows. The money is not just something you get working and getting paid for hours work. You determine your worth and your value, not based on the number of hours, but based on the value that you provide to your client. I taught them customer service. I taught them the importance of being a leader and not just a follower. I taught them the significance of paying attention to who you surround yourself with and checking your crew. I taught them what perseverance looks like. See, go those 6 years. And for those years, I did not have external funding. I didn't have funding from the state. Listen, I just was making it do what it do. It cost my family a lot. We sacrificed a lot. I had to get creative. I did businesses in order to help support the vision. But it was worth it. It was worth it. When I look at those young people now, and even those that did not stay the whole time, who went back into public school, they went in further along than they would have been had they not been at the way. When the pandemic came, we were already doing online learning. So that wasn't new for us. We knew how to navigate that. My students knew how to navigate that. They knew how to write. They knew how to use sources using MLA or APA. Like they knew that. They were learning that. They were learning the importance of references. They were learning about plagiarism because I called them on it. This copy paste mentality that the world has, right? They learned about those things. And in the midst of it, I remember some of the hardest times when we were struggling to meet bills, or I remember when I first got started and I couldn't meet payroll, or we couldn't pay rent. I remember how frustrating it was, how overwhelming it was when I knew God gave me the vision, and yet it wasn't happening the way that I wanted it to happen, the way that I saw it happening. The money didn't come quick enough. So I wasn't able to pay my employees. I had to give people the option to listen. I just need you to know I can't pay you right now, right? I can't pay you right now. So if you got to go, I understand and I get it. But the money didn't come. The scholarship stuff didn't come through. And, you know, I look at that journey and the people who believed in what I was doing, who came alongside of me and locked arms with me. As I'm in this pause and reflect state, part of the reason that you got to pause and reflect, it's not just to see what you could have done better, but also to see how far you've come and what you've done, because sometimes we forget. Because life is always happening, you know. That popping up on my memory last night, that like touched me, right? It really touched me. As a matter of fact, I know on IG, you guys, I don't have to turn the camera for you guys, but let me see if I can just pull it up so that I can show you guys what I'm talking about. And try also not to be emotional. That's the next part. That's the next part. Trying not to be emotional. Now you're gonna have to forgive the audio. My speaker in my laptop is kind of busted, but I definitely want to share this with you guys. So hold on.
For them to have to put themselves in the mindset of someone who would find themselves being a school shooter. So it was challenging, but you know what? I know my students are always up to a challenge.
It was kind of hard because we had to put our heads together and see both sides of the story, but seeing it from the shooter's perspective, kind of seeing what they were going through and everything that led up to the moment, was kind of difficult. In America, we're so numb to the situation that it's like a normal thing that happens nowadays. So everybody really doesn't even care anymore. So I think everyone should be treated with kindness because no one knows what it will lead up to. Save our children. Save our children. Save our children.
Wow. Wow. When I look at the ones that are still in school now, Michael, who is playing football and wrestling, these were the babies, right? These were my babies. They were the youngest ones. And Willie, who um, has just grown up and matured, and all of them, in some ways, were outcasts. You know, they were misfits. They didn't necessarily fit in, you know. And one of the things that I prided the school on, I built it around the misfits, right? You know, you don't fit in because many times entrepreneurs don't fit in, chosen ones don't fit in. And it's challenging when you're going through school and you don't fit in because as children, we want to fit in. Well, forget that. As adults, we want to fit in. And to give them those opportunities, the moving forward cover that was drawn by one of my students, Ellie, and she did a great job. I wanted to teach them to take your gifts and your talents. My son Makai found all our beats. Adam and Jalen and oh my goodness, just like that. I can't think of my baby's name. Mm. And the other students, they wrote the lyrics. I didn't write the songs. They wrote the songs. They wrote the lyrics. They came up with the hooks. They put it together. They did that using a MacBook. Using a MacBook. They did that. So when we as adults come up with all these excuses for why we can't, I watch those kids take what they had and do some incredible and amazing things. All three of their songs, well, two of their songs they recorded on a MacBook and they actually did them in one day, right? The other song they went into the studio. In fact, it was the studio that Trick Daddy had recorded in, along with some other people in the area. So this was not a fly-by-night studio, and the producer was not a fly-by-night producer. He's produced platinum albums, right? So they had some experiences, and check this out. My boys went into the booth, and they did their part in one take, and they were rapping, right? Adam and Jalen, the boys are beasts, one take wonders. I'm telling you, the level of excellence, the level of talent reflect. See, when you don't pause, you'll miss that. You'll miss going back and seeing the things that you've been a part of, the things that you've been able to accomplish. But today is particularly important to me as I pause and reflect because it has been 1 year since I joined Envision You. Now, some of you may not know anything about Envision You, but if you see me take a shot, you've seen Envision You in action. If you see me take sprays, you've seen Envision You in action. If you hear me talk about trading, that's Envision You in action. I love, if you've seen my digital marketing, if you've seen my reels, you've seen Envision You in action because we have a digital marketing course, right? I had to pause and reflect. I had to pause and reflect. And I'm going to be reflecting all day long, but I had to pause and reflect because before I started with this company, I was not working out like that. I wasn't working out like that. I didn't really have the energy to work out. I didn't have the energy. I was experiencing more flare ups. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. I was experiencing more flare ups, which would incapacitate me at times. I was in pain. Like before I joined this company, before I started these products. And I've literally watched these products not only change my life, but change the lives of other people. And so as I was thinking about it, and I don't know why I do know why I was so excited. I've never been this excited about my anniversary of being a part of a company. I've never been so excited. But this is different, and it hits different because it is a bigger mission and a bigger vision. Our vision is to impact the lives of 1 billion people spiritually, mentally, and physically. And that's huge to me. It embodies what I do. It embodies who I am. And I'm in awe that I found a space where I could bring all of me into that place and be able to lead with the values of love and unity and integrity and to create, the top health and wellness products on the market and the top health and wellness company. That to me, I'm in awe of. To have digital learning platforms and digital education, which I'm huge on, the use of technology to educate people and to close that gap in terms of knowledge, education, and wealth. But I'm excited. I'm excited. When I look back over this year, I've grown so much. I've grown so much. I've grown so much in, I know this is gonna sound crazy to y'all because y'all be thinking, that I just got all of this. But I took some major hits that had affected my confidence. I took some major hits that had made me doubt me and what God had shown me, what God had told me. I took some major hits. This is the thing. I know some people say they don't want to take hits, but I'm going to tell you something about taking hits. When you take hits allow you to see your fortitude and your resilience. One thing about me, and I've shared this story before, if the hit is big enough and it has me doubled over, don't be concerned while I'm doubled over. Like, you good while I'm doubled over. You be concerned about me rising back up. Because see, when I rise back up, I'm coming out with greater fortitude. I'm coming out with more power. Baby, I'm gonna come out with a left hook, a right hook, a uppercut, a jab. I'm coming with all of that because my goal now is to knock out the enemy. And what I've discovered is my greatest enemy, your greatest enemy, our greatest enemy is not outside of us, but inside of us. It is our saboteurs. It is those things that are triggered by the experiences that we have with other people as an adult. But it really comes from things in our childhood, right? Where we had to show up in a certain way to protect ourselves or to be seen, or but it was about survival. But baby, when you understand that those experiences as a child and those mechanisms that you use to protect yourself serve their purpose, and you don't have to hold on to them anymore. You don't have to always be hyper vigilant. You don't have to be a hyperachiever. Your value is not in your achievement. Your value is in your being. When you understand that you don't have to bow down to pleasing people, right? Because you want to be accepted, you want to be loved. You don't have to bow down to that. You literally have value whether people like you or not. Then, listen, you don't have to control everything. I know we want to control everything, especially if we've been in a place where we have not had control. We want to control everything. But do you know how hard it is to control? You got all of these things. You're trying to hold everything up and keep everybody together and keep you together until you get to the point where you literally are exhausted and you have no more bandwidth. You don't have to live like that. This year, I had the opportunity to really put into play those things I learned about saboteurs and positive intelligence or PQ. I had an opportunity to really grow in them, to really do, and not just me, but to show others how to grow in them, to show others how to take back the power of their life. I don't know about you. I know about me. And I know for me, having a moment to pause and reflect allows me to do just that and to see how I've grown. What it's done for me over this year is it's allowed my husband and I to make extra income, to bring extra money into the house with a comma every month, and also to do something together that we do together to impact his health, my health, and the health of our friends and family, and sometimes people that we did not know previously who needed a solution that we had in one of our products, whether it was a sublingual spray or whether it was Alive, right? Whether it was one of our digital learning platforms because they wanted to start a Turo business, or they wanted to start an Airbnb, like whatever they wanted to grow in their digital, like what they wanted to learn how to trade on the foreign exchange market, or at least benefit financially from the financial exchange or the foreign exchange market, like whatever that was, we were able to do that. And so for me, today's a bit emotional. Today's emotional. It's emotional because this journey has shown me so much about me. It's shown me so much about who I am and what I bring to the table and the value of my presence in any space. It's shown me that even when you've been hurt in the past, you can heal. And I don't know about you. Maybe you've got lots of spaces like that. I don't. I don't have lots of spaces where I'm believed in and poured into like that. I don't have lots of spaces where I'm encouraged to succeed and then given tools to assist me in doing it. I don't have a lot of spaces like that. I don't have a lot of spaces where I'm able to witness products transform people's lives. And I don't have a lot of spaces like that. And I don't have a lot of spaces where you can do all of that and operate from a kingdom mindset and talk about God and God be present. I don't have a lot of that. But what I love most, I think, about this company is that it's allowed me to believe again. Some people are just drawn to network marketing. Like, you know that the concept works, even if it hasn't worked for you yet, right? You know it works. Like, you see the value in it. There's something about it. And you get frustrated because, you know, you've tried it and it didn't work, and you 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 say, forget it. I'm not trying ever again. But I literally believe again anew. Like, to have leadership that is actively engaged, that built teams of their own, that shares all of their secrets, right? This is not a secret, right? They share all their secrets. They give you a step-by-step. They give you a playbook. Now, whether you run the play or not is up to you, but they give you the playbook. They give you every reason to win, every opportunity to win. And to have leaders who love God. For real. And that's huge to me. That's to see God working, to see God in play. See, I'm a marketplace apostle. So I'm going to be in the marketplace. Like, I'm going to do business. And God is always a part of what I do. Like, I can't exclude him because he's a part of me. He's in me. I'm in him. So this has been And I'm multifaceted. Y'all know I love a lot of things. I'm good at a lot of things, but it's hard for me to take all my multifacetedness and put it in a space. And it makes sense. But everything that this company does makes sense to me. It's stuff I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about health. I'm passionate about wealth. I'm passionate about education, right? I'm passionate about coffee. Coming soon. I'm passionate about it. They're things that I love. Yes, April. And the other thing I'm passionate about is helping other people win and make money. I remember when the first person on my team unlocked money. I was so excited about that. Like I was so when you are able to access residual income, residual income, which is passive, right? When you're able to do that, when you're able to add that to your life, I was so ecstatic. You would have thought it was my money, right? You would have thought it was mine the way I'm cutting up, the way I'm showing out, right? I love that. I love that. Hey, beautiful, good to see you. I love helping people believe in them. Many people just don't believe in themselves, and they really haven't had people to believe in them. Well, listen, I love having a space where I can pour into people and do that. I know I do that here, but it's different. It's different, y'all. It's different. And that's why I'm passionate about the things I do. So everything I do, like people on my team have access to my coaching, and they just get it because they're on my team. Like they have access to my coaching because they're on my team. So if I'm doing a class, like I'm doing the No More Sabotage Supercharge 7-week boot camp, you can go register for it at bit.ly/No More Supercharge 1. In doing that, listen, I'm pouring some of that into my team. So they get it at a severe discount, right? They get it at a discounted rate. Why? I want them to know what their saboteurs are. I want them to know what their PQ score is. I want them to get on the other side of their saboteurs, because if they can get on the other side of their saboteurs, we all win. We all win. So, yes, there are perks and benefits. Membership has its privileges. And I'm excited to be able to do that. Great morning, Amanda. How are you, beautiful? Hey, Phoenicia, girl, I missed you. So, all that to say this. Today's our 1-year anniversary with Envision You. But 1 year, we've been alive because we came in right after the product launched. This new product had launched the end of May. So we came in right after it launched. So we came in with alive, and we've been alive the whole time. And I am in awe of God and his infinite wisdom. In December of 2022, I was at the vision retreat, our vision strategy retreat, right, in Nashville, Tennessee. And I got an inbox from someone that I'd done business with. They were on my team. And she messaged me about Envision You. And she said, Dr. V, I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel like you're supposed to be a part of this company. Because she knows me, right? Because this company is everything that you're about. Like everything that you're passionate about is in this company. And I don't know why. She said, well, yes, I do. God told me that this is the company that you're supposed to be in this company. And not only that, but this is the last company that you'll ever be a part of, and that you're going to have great success. She didn't send a link. She didn't send a video. And I didn't talk to her until literally 2 weeks ago, after being in the company for a year almost, right? So I finally talked to her. I'd been trying to connect with her to tell her she was right, that word that God gave her, that word was for me, that word was real. It's something about finding your space and not, because people will tell you, I'm going to look at other opportunities, right? And if it's someone that, I'm connected to, I'll look at it out of a common courtesy, right? I might even purchase something from them. But as far as the business, I'm home. And when you find home, you can settle in. So the prophetic word that she sent me, December of 22, after I'd gotten engaged to a man that I absolutely love and who absolutely loves me, I still didn't move on the word for another 6 months. But when I did it with my husband. I did it with a group of amazing people, and we're growing. We're growing. Hey, you can be a part too, whether you want to just use the products and experience the benefits of the products, or whether you want to look at the business opportunity, because it's real. It's real, and there's real money to be made. And we literally are in our infancy as a company. We're only about 22 months old. Yeah, about 20 months, something like that. We've already made over $30 million in sales. We've given away a car, a brand new 2024 car, taking our first company trip to Punta Cana. Man, we're doing it and constantly adding. We just added the liquid collagen at our last conference, right? Conference was amazing. John C. Maxwell spoke at the conference and trained us. Daniel G. Our leadership is connected to some amazing people, and that's because they're amazing leaders and amazing people. And I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for their presence in my life, and I'm grateful for this opportunity. But now I want you to understand something. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but you need to do something for you. And I believe that a part of that comes with removing those saboteurs, recognizing them, identifying them, and getting on the other side of them. That's why you need to be in No More Sabotage Supercharged Boot Camp. We're going to have 7 weeks. Y'all, we're going in. Our first class is tonight, and after that, classes are going to be on Wednesday nights. But you need to get in. You need to get in. Afterpay is available. If you need to figure something out because your finances are not where you need them to be right now, get with me. Don't let the money stop you. Get with me. The funny thing about people is this: we'll allow money to stop us from doing some things, but not other things. We'll figure out a way to purchase something that we'll wear or to do something that's good for one day. But when it comes to an investment in our life, we're much more hesitant, right? We don't have it. We can't get it. And it's really not that expensive, you guys. Listen, I have kept my prices low. Like, people who've done my classes will tell you, like, you doing it for how much? Right, that part. Because I'm really trying to help people. Don't miss this. Don't miss this. If you want to do it, but you're not sure what your next steps are, inbox me. Reach out to me. Okay? Because I want to see you win. This is not just to make money. Notice that, not just to make money. Because yes, I absolutely want to make money. That's why I do this, right? That, I'm not just doing this, not just a hobby. It's a business. But check this out. I want to see you win. And I want to see you win big. And I don't want you to miss it. Look, I'll tell you this. You can keep doing the same thing that you've been doing, getting the same results. Or you can take a chance and bet on you and do something different. All right, you guys. It's my anniversary. Look, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and epic day. Be blessed. Mwah.